YouTube, what's going on, guys? Patch here. Hope guys are all having a fantastic day, guys. We have some very, very bullish news, and hint, you can sort of see it on the screen right now. We're going to talk about that in just a sec. I also want to go over Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, all which I want to share with you guys what I see happening in the next few days, what I think is looking good, what's looking bad, what the situation is, and are we going to go up or are we going to go down from here? But let's first go into the bullish news. The hint that I was giving you guys is this over here. Doge is down 15%. Now, before everybody, I know Doge is something else, right? I remember it under a cent. I remember it when it was like $0.001. I didn't ever get much into Doge because, as you can imagine, I was trying to get into good projects. Then we have what went on with GameStop. Then we have people who just throw money at memes and it makes it pump. And Doge and Safemoon were just doing some incredible things, right? I saw a guy turn apparently like 0.5 BNB, which is probably like $250, $300, depending on when exactly he put it in. He turned it into like $60 million by buying into Safemoon all the way back here, right? And then it just continued to be a pump fest of just put in money, and if you put in money and get other people to put in money, the price would go up and up and up and up until it came to a point where it had a big sell-off, which it's bouncing off of right now, but it had a big sell-off. The reason why I say this is good is because money might finally be flowing back into good cryptocurrencies, into things like Bitcoin, into things like Ethereum, BNB, XRP, if you like it or dislike, Cardano, good altcoins. The money might finally be flowing back in there. Because what I saw happening was it looked like for a little bit there, money was flowing out of good altcoins, out of the top cryptocurrencies, and into projects that were just listed and were absolutely blowing up. There are way more than just these two that I've seen people hype up constantly. These are just some of the big names that you guys have probably seen all over Twitter, all over social media if you've been on there. Now, I've also been seeing people saying a big important notice, and this just shows me and was kind of scaring me into the market. You know, there's a time where euphoria kicks in for everybody. Nobody has any idea what they're doing. Everybody just throwing money. It's usually signaling less than good things are coming. I don't think we're at that point yet, but just keep in mind, I saw people looking at Safemoon and there's like, guys, this is $0.0000084 right now. If we can do what Doge did and get to just 1 cent, and you put in $100 today and it gets to 1 cent, you're worth $1 bajillion, right? Nobody understands, apparently, supply, right? Supply and demand. They're all for demand. Nobody understands supply. Basic economics. Look at the reported circulating supply of Safemoon. Look at the circulating supply or the total supply of DOGECOIN. And, you know, if for Safemoon to get to this price, right, the market cap, given it so, would have to be, it would have to be the only cryptocurrency that's going to be out there right now. So again, hopefully those starting to see a little bit of a dip means that money's getting back into the good cryptocurrencies. I say that out of pure jealousy because I haven't been in either of those two pumps. I've been, like I said, dollar cost averaging cryptocurrencies that I enjoy. If I know some of you guys, I know if you're watching this video, some of you guys have been in it. I've seen your posts on Facebook. Congratulations. I hope you guys took profits. I saw some of you did. I didn't get into them. So call me jealous. You're probably right. But let's go into Bitcoin and what exactly is going on. Bitcoin is currently forming a breakout pattern or a continuation pattern, whatever it is you want to call it. Basically, lower highs and then higher lows being formed as well. Consolidating, getting into a narrower price range where eventually we're going to have to see a break either to the upside or to the downside. Now, if this were a continuation pattern, then, you know, we have the big drop, a little bit of sideways action before continuing to the downside. That is usually the more likely scenario. And if this does happen, look at the 50K range to be another support, another area to dollar cost average. But to me, I still think the chart is looking good. Even if that does happen, to me, the chart is still looking bullish. And I do think we still have more than one or more legs up to go, at least to hit 60K again, to then move into a new all-time high. And to keep doing that, I still think that is the more likely scenario, even if, you know, if it happens from here, or even if we have that breakdown and then move up from the 50K range. Both of those, I still think, end up in the same result. Probability-wise, I think both of those still end up in the same result, which is, again, if it comes down just another opportunity to dollar cost average, just another opportunity to set up your trades in a different way. But watch out for this pattern right here. It's going to give us an idea of what the next few days at least are looking like. And if we zoom out to the daily time frame, this is where it gets interesting, because what you see here, this pattern that we've been trading in over here is now currently right at the support of the EMA ribbon. Yes, we had a huge wick to the downside that brought us to 50K before. We might see something like that again, or we might even have a fake breakout and then a continuation like this. Watch out for these happening, because if we do have a break to the downside, a confirmed break to the downside, and then we have the EMA ribbon flip bearish and all that, that might be another situation that we need to watch out for, because that could mean the next few weeks are going to be a little more bearish. But before that ever happens, like I've said multiple times, before that happens, there's no real reason to jump that far ahead. We've had the resistance of the RSI. We've seen this play out over and over again. We have the levels it's at right now. The next time it does something like this, just like all the other ones, would probably be that's the next all-time high that we're going to see happen. So keep an eye out on these important levels. Bitcoin has been very, very boring the last few days since we last made a video. It's pretty much at the same exact spot, but nothing really changed in my analysis. I still think it looks bullish in the long term. Now, if you guys want to see every one of my trades, we're going to talk about XRP and Ethereum in just a sec. But if you guys want to see my trade, my expert team's trade, as soon as we analyze them, as soon as we identify them, check out the first link down below in the description for the cryptocurrency trade alert group. Like I said, every altcoin trade, every leverage trade, you'll get access to the #1 community in the space, and it is free for 14 days. So for 2 weeks after you sign up, you'll see every trade we have. We're not going to hide anything from you. We're pulling back the curtain, giving you everything that we're doing, what profitable traders during bear markets and bull markets, we've been doing it for years, what we've been doing. So if it doesn't work for you, all you have to do is cancel. You'll avoid getting charged. No barrier to entry, helping out people who, like I said, if you're not making money in this space, something has to change, because at this moment in time, it's pretty much just been up only. Now, XRP is another one that I'm looking at. Obviously, you guys know, a fan favorite of the channel, I think. People, have mixed feelings on it. Still a favorite of mine. What I'm identifying here is this resistance. Now, two different ways that I had this drawn before. One of them was having this resistance line somewhere more like this. So you have the top of the wicks actually being hit. And with that, we saw, a fake breakout happened here. And then we had another breakout happening here, which came right back down and is now trading just at or below it. So another potential would be moving it here. So we have the bodies of the candles over here, which then what this looks like is more of a breakout and then potentially a retest and a bounce up that way. Either way, to me, XRP still looks pretty good. And this is the Xrp Btc chart. It's a Bitcoin pairing. The goal here, obviously, if you're trading it, is to make more Bitcoin. So you put in 1 Bitcoin, you catch a 30% move, you come out with 1.3 Bitcoin. You hope that in the long term, Bitcoin's price goes up. You have more Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price goes up, you win in all the different situations, right? So that, to me, I'm looking at 2,900 on the Satoshi thing is a very, very important level for XRP to break, which would turn it mega, mega bullish. In dollar wise, I think that's $1.48. I think that's the level I was looking at. I don't have it open right now, but I think that's the level I was looking at also to turn XRP mega bullish for both of those situations, breaking those, leading us to the next leg up and having a new all-time, or not, maybe not a new all-time high because that's at $3, but the new high for this bull run at least being set. Ethereum, very similar. Ethereum has, well, not similar to XRP, but Ethereum, contrary to Bitcoin, has been actually performing very, very well over the last few days. It hit 2,500, a level we talked about months and months ago of being a target for Ethereum no matter what went on, ups and downs. Right back here, I think we were talking about 2,500 being a price target. It took a little longer to hit. It hit it eventually, had that correction down on the daily time frame into the EMA ribbon, bounced off of here, looking pretty good, $2,377, so $2,377 where it's at right now. But Ethereum, like I said, Bitcoin was trading a little sideways. Ethereum over the last few days has been gaining a lot in terms of US dollar and also in terms of the Bitcoin pairing. Bitcoin pairing for Ethereum also looking very, very good. But to end it off, back into XRP. Institutional investments in Ripple's XRP nearly doubled last week. Institutional players allocated $33 million in XRP investment products last week, says a CoinShares report. If whether you like them or dislike them, XRP has been continuing to make moves for years and years and years, getting institutional partners, getting real world adoption, getting use case, getting a lot of this stuff that you want to see projects getting. They've been doing it. That's why they're one of the top cryptocurrencies. Again, whether you like them or dislike them, they're up there on the list for a reason. They're up in the top 5 consistently for a reason. It's a good cryptocurrency. And I still think Ethereum has room to move, although the jumps are not going to be as big. We talked about this before. Ethereum, unfortunately, or fortunately, has such a big market cap. It's not going to move as fast or as volatile as a Cardano, which has a little bit of a lower market cap. And then, smaller altcoins to that as well. The moves might not be a bajillion% in 7 days, but it still looks like it's going to be doing well. Bitcoin, I showed you guys the levels, what exactly we're looking at. Could be a little more red in the next few days if it breaks down before turning green, or it is a bull market. We could see it just turn green from here. XRP, also the important levels, not only between us from now getting to those levels, but also just past those levels. A little bit of price discovery for this bull run, and it could lead to that next leg up. If you can't withstand the downside, if you can't withstand the red, the bleeding in the market, you don't deserve to make money in the bull market, right? If you can't stand a little bit of pullback, if you sell during the dips, there's not much to say. There's not much to say other than you made a very, very, very big mistake. But I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take my financial advice. You made a big mistake. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave a comment down below, letting me know what you guys think of this whole situation. Dogecoin, Safemoon, I'm pretty happy they're taking a little bit of a dip. They can't go up forever if I'm not in them. So thankfully, the jealous side of me, thankfully, there's a little bit of a dump in that, and if money can flow back into some of the other altcoins, some of the ones that I'm holding maybe, doesn't hurt, right? A little bit of selfish action there. But either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.